Good morning, Nandini. Thank you for joining today's interview session. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. So, before proceeding with the interview, can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Yes, sir. Good morning. First of all, good morning. And thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. I'm Nandini Chaudhary. I'm recent MSc IT in MSc in IT from North Maharashtra University, which is currently known as Kavitri Bahinabai University. It's belong from Jalgaon district. I was born in Tulzapur, brought up in Jalgaon. So my whole education did in my district only Jalgaon. And that's it. I I don't have a work experience. I'm coming here as a fresher, and previously I was worked for NGOs. I worked with the Ashman Foundation, Pashu Papa, and as well as Robin Hood Army. With Ashman Foundation, I was work as a social media manager, and there I noticed some things about create templates and all. So this interest come here with the HTML, CSS. I have a little bit curious about what is going behind. So I'm decided to jump on it. That's it.
Okay, that's great, Nandini. So, if I ask about your greatest strength and weakness, then what you will say about that?
My greatest strength is I'm flexible. I can adopt new things easily, and if I'm talking about my weakness, then I think only the anger issue.
Only the?
Anger issue. Otherwise, there is no weakness of me.
Okay. And how you are overcoming that weakness?
Mm, Nowadays, I am trying to control it, and I think from 100% now it will become a 50% because I was recently married with Mr. Bharat Chaudhary. So it's things go with flow like that.
Okay. And what do you think? What is your biggest achievement till the time?
Whenever I was with Ashman Foundation, I was the best candidate, and they recommend me the three more NGOs for the social media marketing. I think that is a piece for me, and that is the biggest achievement for me because whenever you are in your comfort zone, you can get things easily. But you are starting breaking your comfort zone, then certain things means you can face your challenges and you learn more things and you can grow up automatically when you break your comfort zones. That's it. And that is the biggest achievement for me.
Okay, so you mean to say you was working with NGOs?
Yes.
Okay, and then why you are looking for change then? You are working with NGOs?
NGO is kind of a piece for me, and I'll be always work with them as a donor, as a helper. But whenever you think about yourself financially, and if you want to independent financially, then you have to work for yourself. That's the reason.
Okay, that's great. And where do you see yourself in next 5 years of time?
Mm, I think enough successful for myself.
What do you mean by that? Enough successful.
What do you mean by that? Means uh, everyone have a different language of success. I just want peaceful life with my all things. Like if I want my own house, own cars, then I'm not going to say that is the success. If I am happy with it, that is the successful life for me.
Actually, I'm asking about your professional, means like career growth. About your career growth, not your personal.
Okay, then I think according to me, maybe I'll be senior developer.
Okay,
Maybe I'll be senior developer.
okay, that's great. Okay, last question from my side. Why should I hire you?
Because maybe you will get the multiple tasking candidate, and if you are fortunate, then I'll be work for you.
Okay, Okay, that's great, Nandini. We are done with HR interview. We'll start with technical.
Okay.
Okay, I will hand over this to Avinash.
Yeah, thank you, Amal sir. Hi Nandini, how are you?
Hello, sir. I'm good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm well. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
So, are we good to start with our technical round?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before that, I would like to ask you, like, can you rate yourself in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript out of 5?
4.
4 in
4.5.
like, no, in case of JavaScript.
Still, it will be 4. 3, 4. Between 3 and 4.
CSS?
4. 4.5. 5.5. You
Okay.
can say that.
HTML?
5.
Okay, that's great. So we'll start with the JavaScript question first, then we'll cover the HTML and then CSS. Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So can you tell me what is JavaScript?
JavaScript is a script type of language, and it is combinations and it is and the combinations with the keywords and this data types and it is and the script type of language. JavaScript, that's it.
Okay, is it asynchronous or synchronous, like single-threaded or multi-threaded?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, not an issue. Do you know about the data types in JavaScript?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain?
There are 2 types of data types in JavaScript. One is a primitive data type, another one is non-primitive data type. In primitive data type, your string, boolean, null, begin, and non-primitive data type like array and object. Primitive data type is available in JavaScript already. Means they introduce with the primitive data type, and non-primitive data type is created by the reference. Like array and object are non-primitive data type.
Okay, can you tell me any difference between primitive and non-primitive?
Primitive data type is actually available in JavaScript, and non-primitive data type is created with reference. It is a reference from primitive data types.
Okay, and can you tell me what is undefined then?
Undefined is primitive data type, and if you are not going to give any type of data, then it will be show undefined to you.
What do you mean by that?
It means that if you are taking any kind of variable, and if you are not defining the type of variable, then it will be show you as undefined.
So we need to define the types in JavaScript, are you saying?
Not really. We don't need to define. That is available in thing.
Okay, so can you tell me the difference between undefined and null?
Actually, both are same, but null has no value. And if you are check the null type of data, then it will show an object. Null as object. Maybe I'm right.
Okay. And in case of undefined?
In case of undefined, I think they both are same, but slightly difference between them. Undefined not going to show the type of data. It will show the null value. Means it is showing and the null value for it. Yeah, maybe.
Okay. So do you know the concept, the shallow copying and deep copying?
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between let, const, and var?
Okay. Var is from starting. Like JavaScript introduced var with JavaScript introduction, and let and const which is introduced in ES6, and var has a global scope, and var has a global and function scope, but let and const only have the block scope. And you can redeclare and reassign with the var, but you can't redeclare and reassign with the let and const. That is the basic difference between three of these.
Are you sure the lat and const having only block level scope?
Yes, sir, I'm sure.
And what about
Lat
the
and
functional scope?
var have a function scope and global scope, but let and const only have the block scope. I don't think so that let and const have a function scope.
Can you give any example regarding that?
Like what?
Like how you will prove that it let and const having only block level of scope, not functional scope?
With example, maybe I can't explain right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you know the strict equality and loosely equality?
No, sir. I don't have idea.
Okay. Do you know the double equals to and triple equals to?
Triple equals to. Yeah. Yes, I know. Both are the
Okay.
comparator operators. I have a little bit confused with your words. And that's why I scared. Both are the comparative operators. Double equals to show you the value, like it will show you the value, and if you instead the triple equal to, then it will be the show the type of that value. If suppose if you will get a string, then it will show you the type of value. Like if you declare var is equals to in double quote Nandini, then if you use the triple equal to, then it will be show the type of data. That means in double quote we can declare string, that it will be show you the string type. That is the major difference in between that.
Okay. So if I declare any variable, let's say var x, I have declared the variable at line number 5, and at line number 2, I'm doing the console.log of x. So what will be the result?
Var is equals to what?
I have declared one variable var
Huh?
x, where x is equals to 5. Okay, at line number 5 of any editor, and at line number 3 I'm writing console.log x.
Then it will show you the output, because var
Yes,
have
but
5.
what will be the expected output?
5.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir, I'm sure, because var have a global scope, and if you declare var in your application as globally, whenever you want to declare, or whatever line number you want to declare, that it will, due to the scope, it will declare as the top of the application, and it will be accept to the whole application. Yeah, it will show you the 5.
Okay, do you know the concept hosting?
Yes, sir.
So can you
Hosting.
relate it with this example?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, please explain.
Hosting is generally sorry. Hosting is used to memory utilization, and there are two types of hosting. One is the global, and another one is the local. And means, can I give you example?
Yes, sure.
Means if you want to go through global, then it will be known to the whole application, or your web page, whatever it is. Then and if you go to local, then there is a function and a block. There are two types of scope in hosting, and maybe I'm right. Yes. In global, if you know like one variable you can declare globally, then it will be work through your whole application. And if you are go through local, then block and function, it is limited for the block and function level of scope. That's it. And premium example is Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is like a global scope, means the whole world know him as a cricketer. But if you talk about Swapnil Joshi, he is limited for the Maharashtra, then it will be block scope, and function scope.
Are you sure this is it?
Yes, yes, sir, this is it.
Okay, can you give any example in programming?
In programming, where is a global scope, means when you want to declare where on line number 5, line number 10, or whenever you want to declare, or there is no matter, but it will always come to the top because where have a global scope, and let and cons have a local scope. That is why they are limited for that zone only.
Okay. Have you used any callback functions here?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain? Like
Callback is nothing but the parameter, and if you want to declare one, it is work as a parameter to the function, and if you want to declare one and more function, then you can use the callback as a parameter.
okay. Like, are we using the callback functions frequently, or do we have any replacement for that nowadays?
Yeah, there have a callback hell. Then if you are going through with the callback hell, there is some messy code from that how we overcome from promises, but promises have some limitations. Then it will have a sync of it. No, I'm just making it.
So can you explain a little bit about the promises?
Promises is be used as for the overcome from callback hell. Like you can't use callback frequently. It will be messy code for you. So promises have just the clearance on it. Means your code will be neat and clean, and it is readable, and it is easy to access.
So that's all about the promise.
Yes, sir.
And do you know about the async await?
Yes, sir. I know about the sync await.
So can you explain?
Async await. Async await work like as a promises, but it is the different concept, and it's a async await you can use on the functions. Sorry, maybe I'll get confused about the two things. Can I
Okay,
skip?
so how do we handle the error handling in async await? Okay, not a problem. So do you know any array methods or string methods in JavaScript?
Yeah, array methods. Yes, I know. So
Can you list few?
Methods. No, length and all are not method. That is the properties. Okay. Push pops are the operation. Okay.
Yes, I think you are right.
Array. But that is the operation maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that's we call the methods.
Okay. Then push pop. Shift unshift. And,
Okay, can you explain push pop?
When you want to push the element, then it will be show in the end of the array, and in pop it will be show in the starting side of the array. Can I show you with example, because I'm getting confused with words.
Okay. Before that, I would like to ask you one question. Like, what is a shift and unshift then?
Shift and unshift is nearly work like a push and pop. When you want to unshift the element, but unshift is like working like shift, means unshift, not with the words. When you want to unshift the element, then it will be shift to the specific position, and like index. And if you want to unshipped, shipped element, then it will be unshipped. It's
So
opposite
shipped
meaning of it.
okay, shipped and unshipped work on the starting of the array or at the end of the array?
Shipped, unshipped, end of the array.
And what about pop and push?
No, it is starting of the array. Shipped and unshipped work as the starting of the array. Sorry. My fault.
Okay, so what does unship do?
Unshipped do adding the element, and shipped removing the element.
Okay, at the start.
Mhm.
Okay, and push and pop?
Push can push adding the element at the end, and pop adding element at the starting point. Sorry, removing element at the starting point. Yeah.
Okay, have you used the delete method for deleting the array elements?
No, sir, I don't use that.
So do you know any drawbacks of delete?
No, sir, I don't have idea.
Okay, can you tell me the difference between slice and splice?
Slice we did operation on string. It can make a part of string. Like if you give the specific number, then it will be cut that specific string from the whole sentence, or you can slice your one string into the 3 different parts or 2 different parts, like this. And what the another one?
Splice.
Slice. Okay, I don't use slice yet. I use
Have
slice.
you used it on array?
Maybe used it on arrays work, but I personally I don't use it.
Okay. Okay. So can you tell me the ES6 features, newly introduced ES6 features?
Okay, ES6 features. ES6 is more flexible than previous JavaScript. ES6 added the few more features. Okay. Few more features like I'll get sorry.
Have you heard about the arrow function?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain?
No, sir, I don't have a clear reference about that.
Okay. What does for each does? For each.
For each.
Like, can you tell me the difference between for each and map or filter?
Map, filter, map and filter, there are some index difference. No, sorry, parameter difference. Otherwise, they both are same working. Map and only reduce has the 4 parameters, and map, reduce, and filter. Okay.
Okay. So tell me the difference between map, reduce, and filter then. Forget about the for each.
For each, I think map and reduce working nearly like same. There is only difference in parameters. And
so they are working like same, then what's the need of like 2 different methods?
Working nearly same, not exactly same. I'll go through example, then I'll explain you better, because maybe I'm fumbling in that situations.
Okay. Does it return new array?
Map, no. Yes, map returns new array.
And in case of for each?
I'm not sure about for each. I'll study on it.
Okay, have you used the this keyword?
Yes, not frequently.
Can you explain about this keyword?
I can't say right now.
Okay, okay, that's fine. So we'll start with the HTML questions now. Can you explain like what is HTML?
HTML is the hypertext markup language, which is used for creating applications or web pages. That's it.
So now currently, which version we are using?
We use HTML5, latest version. I think. Sorry, I don't know about latest version, but we use HTML5 instead of HTML.
Is it HTML5 latest version?
No, latest version is different, but we used HTML5 right now.
Okay, can you tell me the difference between HTML4 like previous version and the current version?
HTML4 is work flexible as well as HTML5 is also work flexible, but HTML5 introduced semantic tags and new 2D, 3D feature, graphic features, and it will come with the more flexibility. And HTML5 can be provide URL syntax, and it will be have introduced new tags like I mentioned semantic tag, non-semantic tag, formatting tags. They are introduced by HTML5.
What are
That
the
is the
semantic tags?
Semantic tag is nothing but the semantic element is clearly defined about the content, and as if semantic tags is like a table form, means there is no need to think about it. If you are going to HTML H5 tag, then you have to think about it. What is the H5 tag? But in semantic tag, there is no need. It is easily understand to developer as well as the browser. So semantic tags is a clearly talk about your content.
Okay, can you list few new tags introduced in HTML5?
Like table, form, articles, and
Which are introduced in HTML5, I'm saying.
which are introduced in HTML5. In HTML5, there are many things are currently introduced. That is the tags introduced in HTML5, sir.
Okay, are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So can you tell me the difference between block level elements and inline elements?
Block level elements always start on the new line. Inline element don't start on the new line. Block level element take the whole width of browser parent as well as container. Inline element take only the width out according to element, only element. And block level element except the padding, margin, all is four side. And inline element except the padding and margin, but except the padding vertically and the margin vertically, but it's overlap. No, sorry, it's except the padding and margin vertically, but it's overlap horizontally. And block level element except the height, and width to the all is port side. Inline element do not accept the height and width. That's it. That is the basic difference between them.
Okay, so can you tell me the difference between span and div?
Span is inline element, div is a block level element, and if you are declared div on your HTML file, then it will be take the whole width of your container or your browser window. But span have some limitations like inline element have. You can't apply the padding and margin on it, but sometimes it will accept, but it will be overlap from vertical sides. That's the limitations. for inline elements and spam
You
the
have,
inline.
okay. Have you used the canvas tag?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. So can you tell me the CSS box model then?
CSS box model is the box which is the all the wrap content inside. It consists the margin, border, padding, and the actual content. The area between content and border, area between the content and border, that is the padding, and area outside of the border, that is the margin. So in every element, every HTML element wrap under the box model, like I previously mentioned.
Okay. So can you tell me like different types of the CSS?
Inline CSS, external CSS, and inline, external, and embedded CSS.
Okay, can you tell me the difference between this?
Inline CSS, you can mention on the same body tag. You can apply it on your current tags. Means there is no need to create any external file. And external CSS, we have to create the separate file of CSS. Means you can give the separately CSS on external, and then CSS, and I think that's it.
Embedded CSS?
Embedded CSS.
Embedded or internal? We call it.
Internal CSS. Then it will be, you can give into body tag. Inline, you can use, means in one line you can give the all properties. External, you can create another file. Embedded CSS, you can give into the body tag, but however,
Just a minute. Can you tell me in case of inline, which attribute do you use?
style.
And in case of embedded, which tag we use?
Style tag.
And where do we place it?
At bottom side. Style tag, style tag at the body's top sides.
Can you tell me the structure of HTML?
Like
HTML file.
HTML file. In top sides, you can mention your document type, document title, and all the links about CSS, and all your meta files are in the top of in the header section. Then body, then title, then body, and in body, at the footer side, you can mention your JavaScript links and script tags, and then footer. That's it.
Is there any head tag?
Yeah.
Head.
Yes, sir. Head, body. Yes, sir.
Like where it is placed?
It is placed on the top of the documents.
Okay. Can you tell me any like responsive tag present in HTML file?
Responsive tags.
Which is responsible for responsiveness of the website, or when the page is rendered on the web. So at that time, it plays an important role.
Body tag. And I think HTML, those in HTML5, all the tags are responsive, and
no, it's a meta tag I'm talking about.
You're talking about meta tags. I'm not getting your question.
There is a one meta tag present inside the head of HTML file, which is responsible for responsiveness of the page.
Okay, got it. In the top of the document, means doc type, and then metadata, UTF-8, and another one is UTF-8. Okay,
Okay,
I'm not sure
it's
about
okay if you are not able to recall
Sure.
it.
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me what kinds of positions like presents in CSS?
There are 5 types of position. One is relative, another one is absolute, static, and another two is okay. Relative, absolute, static.
Sticky
There
and
are
fixed.
stick and fix. Sorry, stick and fix.
Okay, can you tell me can you explain the relative and absolute position?
Relative positions means relative positions you can give to the parent, which is who is the parent tag, and absolute position you can give to the child, means in respective uh, moving to the parents, then you can give to the absolute position.
Okay, suppose if I have one parent like having the measurements like 200 into 200, 200 height and 200 width, the parent, and there is one children inside. I have to place it to the right bottom corner of that parent.
Sorry, please repeat.
We have one parent having size of 200 pixel into 200 pixel. Okay, and there is a one children inside that parent having height and width of 5 px, and I have to place it at the right bottom corner of the parent. Did you get the question?
Right, means you have a two elements. One is a parent and another one is a child. Parents have a 200 height and width, and you want to place child to the right side of the bottom.
Right bottom of the parent, yes.
Right bottom of the parent. Okay. Then parent have the relative position, and you
Okay.
can give the child to the absolute positions, and if you want to place it on bottom, then you can give them the like margin and yes, you can, if you set the position parent as a relative and child as an absolute, then it will be moved to the respect of relative positions, means
Yes,
you
but
don't
to move to that position, which
trans
property?
translate transport
Okay, okay, that's fine. That we use to take it at a center, but if in case I have to move it at the right bottom corner, so can I use the right zero and bottom zero?
yes, so you can use it.
So that's the thing. Okay.
Okay.
So have you used the media query?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you share your screen and write the media query for the max width 768px?
Media. At media. No. Max width.
768px.
There is something fishy, I think. Media.
No, that's the right. @media is right. Inside the bracket,
There is something wrong. I think.
you're missing something inside the bracket, like in round bracket. After the max width. Okay, I have
That's
to
it. Can I drink one sip of water?
yes, sure.
Thank you.
Okay. Can you tell me the difference between display none and visibility hidden?
Display none means if you don't want to show that specific element, specific things on specific breakpoint, then you can use the display none. But visibility is the different thing. Means visibility is have responsiveness, and it is set default to the browser, maybe, if I'm not wrong. And if you are using display none, then it will be not going to show the things on that specific breakpoint.
If we use the display none and visibility hidden, what will happen to that particular div or element?
On same element.
Like in different, like separately, one div we have applied the display none, and another div we have applied the visibility hidden. So what will be the impact on that respective element?
Where you apply display none, that will be not going to shown. And I have a little bit confused about visibility, so I'm not going to be answer on it currently.
Okay, visibility hidden also like it work as a display none. Like the element will not shown on the web or but it is a present in DOM. But in case of a display none, it removes it from the DOM. Like it vacant the place of the respective element from the background. I think that's the difference. Okay. Okay. Can you open? Okay. Can you open that array.js file of yours? I will paste some code, and you have to answer it. Okay.
Which file? Hello?
In the VS Code only, that your array.js file.
I was not created array.js.
I can see on its open file star besides the silo CSS. In between index and style.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Have you got the message?
Yes, sir.
You can erase that code.
Which one? This, which is that?
Your
My
existing code. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so if you uncomment the line number 6 and 7, like first only uncomment the line number 6. So what will be the answer for this?
Battery is equals to K is equals to 5. I think both are same. 15. Weeks console. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. We can check it out.
And if you uncomment that another console.log, what will be the answer? Like
Both are
console.log k.
both are same, sir.
I don't think so.
Equal to k equal to 15.
You are aware about the scopes, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what will be the scope for k variable?
It is global to that function.
It is
Yes.
global to that function. And what about the j?
Where j that is also global to that function. Equal
And
to k equal to 15. I think both are the same.
and is k variable is global to that entire file? If I say, will that be the correct answer?
I'm not sure about it, but where j is the global of that function.
So in that case,
I'm not sure about k.
okay,
Sorry.
okay, that's fine. I'm sending you another code. Can you please copy it?
It's too slow.
There will be only two questions, like this one and another one question, and then we'll stop the interview. Okay, so can you give a space between that before
Yes, sir,
example
yes,
and
sir, yes,
after?
sir.
Yes. Okay, so we have one variable at line number 12, let x, right? Line number 12.
Yes,
And
sir, yes, sir, got it.
we have console it on line number 11, right? So what will be the answer? Like what will it print?
It will not going to show you the answer.
So no, there must be something, right? We are consoling.
Yes, sir. But if you are declared let on line number 12 and you can log them on 11, so let have a local scope, so it will be through an error. I think.
It will throw an error.
Yeah, maybe console log x6. There is no.
Okay. Okay. And in case of if you uncomment the line number 13 and 14, please comment 11 and 12 and then uncomment 13 and 14. Yes. Now what will be the answer?
Then it will be to show you the value of y.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Or it will say undefined.
That is the value, no, undefined. If you are not defining any value, then it will be should definitely undefined.
And in case of that above example 11 and 12.
11 and 12, that is the let. So console log maybe that. No, I'm not sure about it. But
will it give the reference error in case of 11 and 12?
yes, sir. Means I don't know the exactly word about that situation. That's why I'm not mentioning.
Okay, there is another question. Can you paste it? There's only one line, console.log.
Yeah. Got it.
Okay, so what will be the answer?
One, then string, then -1. I think the 1 and 1, like 1 and string 1. both.
Okay.
Mhm.
Like go step by step and then tell me the final answer.
First, there is number, and second one is the string, and the last one is also the number. But logically, according to math, plus minus getting minus. So there will be one, and the string as it is, it will be print. Means I'll check out, but I'm sure string as it is, it will be print.
If
And
the
one
two first two ones are get concatenated, so what will it result? Erase that -1 and tell me what will be the answer.
then one and one.
1 and 1, like give specific answer.
Like
What
this,
will it print?
it will print one, and then it will print another one.
And does editor print with a string? Okay.
Sorry? Like this.
Okay, not an issue. So Nandini, I think we are done with your technical round. So do you have any questions?
I don't have any question, but I think I will work hard on me because I'm get confused right now. Means I was
Okay.
enough confident about the things and I do practice more. But whenever it start, I suddenly thinking about the more things at the same time. So I think I have to work on it.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Okay,
Nandini,
that's
as
fine.
if you will give me the proper feedback, and maybe that will be helpful for me.
Okay.
Stop sharing your
That's
screen.
fine.
Nandini, stop sharing your screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay. That's it then. Thank you for joining today's interview. Have a great day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.